That's interesting.
Yeah, like a kid
Mother's
when
Joshy, Greg.
they're bringing out the Golden Corral buns.
Do you think I'd get
Oh.
Joshy over Golden
Bum,
Corral
bum, bum,
buns?
bum. No, no,
Have
no.
you had Golden Corral buns
You
lately?
being Joshy is the equivalent of a kid getting excited over Golden Corral buns. Wop, 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 wop. Greg, what's WAP mean?
Something that.
In the Kendrick Lamar song, you fucking perv.
Oh, sorry. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Oh boy, Josh, I
I
hate it.
don't know, actually.
A lot of blue on you guys today, huh?
Thunder up, baby. Let's fucking go.
What's
I do like the shirt, Josh, I must say.
Thunder City.
I enjoy. I think that it's okay to move teams when you move to a city that has a team and your home team isn't in your home city.
Yeah, or
Like how quickly you've become in love with the Thunder.
okay, so like first off, let's not
You're,
beat around the bush.
you're just unpacking it right now. I
Let's
love
not,
it.
let's not beat around the bush. Josh is a team hopper.
Yes, you are.
Always have
Dirty,
been.
dirty slut.
I don't even care.
I've noticed all the pennants behind you as proof.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
So like, yeah, so be it. And it is very fun to come to a new city and get on a bandwagon. With that being said, if you have not watched a Thunder game yet this year, and you are an NBA fan or a fan, I'd say a fan of basketball at any level, you should go watch the game because they play it in a way that the NBA doesn't do anymore.
Gun to your head.
Yeah.
Who are you starting a franchise with? SGA or Ant?
Ant.
I
want to sell tickets. I want to sell tickets.
What?
I'm trying to make
Wore
money.
him down.
I thought we were going to get to a place of a good quality basketball. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, action. I thought we were going to get to a place of a good quality debate. Because not in the sense because you hate Ant.
Am I trying to win a championship or am I trying to make money?
Greg can.
Still Ant.
What are the
Well, I mean, you are
parameters?
trying to do both necessarily because famously the Miami Heat, when they won back-to-back titles with LeBron and D Wade, they lost money both years. So which one would you rather have?
They lost money?
Oh yeah.
Because there's a luxury cap in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
ended
lose
the
money as like an organization, like as a
Well,
business.
The owner did. But
the owner did. Yeah, owner lost money. Yeah, there was a report. I think I saw it in SBJ. Like I think after they won their second title, that said that Mickey Harrison, the owner, like lost more money than he made that year.
That's
I have no
insane.
stats to back up what Greg is saying.
Yeah, that's
But that's a
fucking.
Greg
There's
thing.
no way.
Okay, so
Yes.
tell me about this quick magical turnaround of Ant. Because you notably, I can't remember exactly what you said. It was something along the lines of, I don't know why everyone's in love with this kid or something. You didn't think he had it.
I would have to scroll back very far.
Well, and it's more the feeling of what you said more than verbatim.
Right.
I'm not here to make fun of what you said.
What
I'm
I
curious
said,
about the
I think
flip.
I called him soft.
I would
Yeah,
like for you to
that
scroll
is
back and
something you
find
would
it
do.
now.
I
Yeah.
could see that absolutely.
I think I called him soft, and I said that he can only play in isolation, and he doesn't pass the ball, and the SGA is better.
I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I don't remember you comparing him to SGA in general, but I do remember you specifically describing why you didn't like Ant. Now, in fairness to that as well, Ant coming out of college when he only went 1 year at Georgia, it's not like he lit up, college basketball with his
No, that was
stats
a
or
terrible
anything like
draft.
that. It was a terrible draft, but everyone loved kind of the measurables of the dude. They liked his traits. They liked the way that he drives to the basket. They liked the way that he just kind of like plays offense and stuff. I didn't expect him to be as good as he would be defensively on this T-Wolves team, honestly.
So-
And also, in fairness, we've been on record too that most 19-year-olds when they come out for the NBA draft, it usually takes them like 3 years at best to acclimate to the NBA.
If they ever do, but Brandon
they
Ingram
ever
took
do.
like 17 years.
Right. Still
That's
isn't. Brandon Ingram still decides when he wants to play. Um,
I think you're thinking of Zion, the other guy who
Tough,
no,
tough.
he
when he wants to
physically
play.
cannot play. Like his body.
Other names in this class, and we can decide if we would rather have Ant or them, and all of them are going to be Ant. James Wiseman.
Which class was this, by the way? 2021?
2020.
Okay.
James Wiseman, bum.
Ooh.
7'1" out of Memphis. Penny Hardaway bought his mom a house, bum. LaMelo Ball, close. Give me Ant. He gets hurt too much.
Yeah.
Patrick Williams for the Bulls, nothing. Isaac Okoro, good, no. Onyeki Okongwu, no. Killian Hayes, absolutely no. You think he's out of the league. Obi Toppin, good role player, no.
Good rotational guy, but not like the.
Where he didn't start as a Knick, right? He went.
Obi was a Knick.
He was a Knick, but he didn't start.
Right. No, but he started.
No, but he originally was at the Knicks, Greg.
Right.
Yeah. Notable names. Let's get to the speed round. Tyrese Halliburton, close.
Maybe one day, maybe I don't know.
It took Tyrese Halliburton was
he already
pretty good
was
in
until right now.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty good in Sacramento until he got away from having to split the ball with De'Aaron Fox. So
he's better in Indiana than he's ever been in Sacramento.
Oh, I agree, but I'm saying like he when he was in Sacramento, he was pretty good there. But when he left to go to Indiana and was the prominent ball carrier and stuff, that's when he like elevated.
Got it. You're just saying stuff to accentuate the conversation. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. Isaiah Stewart, the guy that runs like Isaiah Pacheco, bum. RJ Hampton, bum. Emmanuel Quickly, bum. None of these guys. Desmond Bain.
Okay.
In a redraft, he's top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Bum. Kenyon Martin Jr. Bum. Cassius Stanley, not bad, but bum. Terrible draft class.
Trying to put a beat together for a new Drake diss track, I see.
Bums.
Wow. I really like it when Greg does
pop culture,
but pop culture he just admitted to not knowing about.
Not at all. Matt Christopher says, can you guys crack your drinks again? I'm a few late. Same beer. 3, 2, 1, action. What's up, Matt? Yeah. I think the biggest like maturity thing that's ever happened on the show is Josh just casually being like, yeah, hey man, I was wrong about Ant. He's really cool. And like we're just like, that's cool. That's a really nice take. Like no one made fun of you.
Right there.
I've brought it up a few times, but I'm more just curious about what you like. This is maturity, guys. We're in our 30s now.
I'm gonna be a dad. You know, I gotta be mature.
Yeah.
Gotta grow up. It's a new.
You can prove
birthday occurs. You're a new you, Josh. It feels good.
I feel like, you know, the other part too about Ant that really bothered me was that first playoff series that he had. He quit. Like he might have been hurt, but he just was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
At the age of 19.
Was that 19 or 20? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because he was 21 this year. Like he's 21 right now.
Okay.
I thought the first playoff series was like the one where like Pat Bev got excited to like get on the table after winning.
I didn't think he was in that team. I thought that was Jeff Teague.
No,
I thought that was the Pat Bev team.
Is he? Okay, that's sad.
Yeah.
And he probably hated that. You're right, because that was 21 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I understand that. He is, I believe, Anthony Edwards' age, 22.
Still,
so he was born in 2001.
Stupid.
Shai Gilgeous' age, Shai's 25.
Yeah, Shai's a little older.
So, yeah.
Yeah, also Shai is not... Here's where I worry about the Thunder.
Damn, this is full circle.
No. Here's where I worry about the Thunder. Do they have... Can Shai be the guy? Can he be a killer? Can he win the game when it matters? Because he hasn't had to do that yet.
Yeah, they have not. They have dominated so far in the playoffs. I mean, they have not... Like, teams haven't even come close.
Like, Jokic, last playoffs was like, yeah, I don't fucking care, I'm winning, right? Ant feels like that guy who's
You could have stopped it at I don't care.
Yeah, well, that's...
Yeah, well, and Jamal Murray was the one that, like, put the team on his back in those clutch shots as well, too. So
Jamal Murray's... Like, Jamal Murray is a Robin, is, like, fucking lying. I mean, he's not Jokic, but, like, he's a fucking... He's gangster.
I think it's funny. So the two of the, you can say top 5, whatever it is, best players in the league, Joker and Luka. Neither could give a shit about basketball. Luka
Mhm.
just made it, I don't know if you guys saw, into the top 500 ranking in Overwatch. And then
Really?
he's top
How excited
500.
for this? How excited was
Jason Kidd's just like beating his head off of a wall.
Well,
He's
that's
got
the
one
thing.
guy playing video games. He's got Kyrie telling us all this other fucking shit, and he's just like, "Sorry guys, I didn't know that it was gonna be this big of a sideshow either. Sorry."
The other side of it though is Joker wins his third MVP, and to celebrate, he goes, "Yay!"
Do you see the clip
Like,
of him
doesn't
talking
care.
about hockey?
Yeah.
And
Oh, dude.
if you've ever, it's the 40-year-old virgins explain boobs to me, and he's like, it's like bags of sand. He's
Yep.
never watched a hockey game in his
No.
life.
No
He
clue.
doesn't know who Nathan McKinnon is. It was fucking incredible.
All he cares about is going. He told the groundsman at a horse field, "You have my dream job."
Yeah, yeah.
wow.
The groundsman's like, you're playing in the NBA. You've been 3-time MVP.
Well, and Luka talked about it because he said that growing up in overseas is so much easier than here because you're either a pro or you're not. Like, there's not this whole song and dance about AAU, and then you get into college, and then whoa, now you need these 3 magical years, Greg says, to get good at basketball. He's like, dude, I was playing against pros at 15. Like, you
And
had to
cooking
get
them.
good. Yeah.
Yep. It does kind of explain a lot, like why the international guys, when they come over, they seem to acclimate a little better to pros than guys that are like 19
Yeah, but that's
or
the
20.
interesting thing because not all of them. I mean,
That's
there's
true.
a number of guys, and here's the difference, in my opinion. It depends where they come from. So Luka played in Spain, but he's of
Mhm.
that Eastern European thick, it's 40 degrees outside, mom's making borscht area.
Mm-hmm.
Like him and Joker are both from there. Spanish guys that come over, I mean, really, there's been 2 I can say that have been, the Gasals, and then maybe
Yeah.
like Ricky Rubio and Jose Calderon are like the big ones. They've always had dogs, but they don't dominate the league the way these 2 have. Like, it's interesting because we're like, oh, look at the foreign wave. Jamal Murray's Canadian and Serbian and this, and Victor Wembanyama's French. It's interesting
Mhm.
to see where the success of like dominance comes from regionally over there, and it's that Serbian-esque league, dude. They make
And
you
it's
a
funny.
man.
It's very funny that it's the players too that get knocked on for not being in shape, but yet somehow, some way, they're also killers in
Oh,
the
dude.
NBA right
Well,
now.
it's because
It's
we
very funny how
love
that
fit
works out.
people, and that's like
Yeah.
sick and cool. But like, you don't need to be this crazy fit person to play in the NBA. Shout out the debate that popped off, as football players are. But you don't need to be this freak athlete.
No.
I mean, Fox is a freak. Westbrook, freak. All these guys are freak, and they're not. I mean, you got an MVP, so respect Westbrook. But they're not like
Right.
these. You're not going to talk about Westbrook in a greatest of all time draft.
No.
No, not even
Joker's
close.
there.
Yes. I think we did something similar to that like a couple of months ago, and he was in our.
No, he
Somebody
has to.
took him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's because also the NBA. It's not a more physical aspect. Like, yes, you can be in great shape and be able to do that, but it's way more skill aspect.
Well,
Like what is the thing with Joker that's always been his thing? It's his footwork. That just like absolutely has just kind of dominated, and the pain has been able to make him the player that he was. Like most people can't match that. So if you have something like that, and even if you may not be in the best of shape whatsoever, then make it work.
I
So
don't know if it's his
Jokic went
footwork.
notably for you guys. 1, 2, 3. Jokic was drafted, and I forget when I even made this. My 12-team mock draft.
Yeah.
He was taken in round 5.
Which, okay, so to play the 5 position, right? There's like 2 or 3 dudes like in front of him, right? And you're not gonna go for a 5 if you don't get Shaq right off the bat, right?
So the guys that went in front of him were Kareem, Wilt, Shaq,
Yeah.
Ewing, David Robinson, Dwight Howard, Robert Parrish.
Okay, so Dwight Howard feels like that's not a thing anymore. Like I feel like Jokic has kind of passed. Even
I
though
would
Jokic
agree
has
with
far surpassed Dwight
And
Howard,
probably
yes.
Robert Parrish and possibly Patrick Ewing. And there's an argument for David Robinson. There's a real shot that Jokic is a top 5 center all time.
Yeah, because the 3, so Will, Dark J, and Shaq.
Kareem.
Or I'm sorry,
Not-
Kareem,
you're good.
Will, Shaq. Sure.
Those are the 3.
Sure, duh.
Mhm,
Jokic
right.
4, sure, because half of the dudes
changed.
you listed otherwise did not play where, like, where they took shots for 3 points. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He's
That's a fair point, Josh. Like 3-point shooting was
Yeah.
not as prominent as it was. I mean, it was during Shaq's time, but Shaq wasn't a 3-point shooter. Like that's be real. Shaq just dominated in the paint and basically bullied dudes to
Do you
get what he
think-
was.
good.
okay, so right now, Shaq. No, let's not do Shaq. You said Robert Parrish was one of them.
Robert Parrish, Dwight Howard, and then either. Let me see how this goes. Boom, 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 and then Bill Walton was in front of him as well. Then.
Let's do
do I see when
Ewing
this was
Ewing
made?
in his prime versus Joker in his prime. That's
Is it 1-on-1 or who you'd take?
so like we're talking about 7-game series, Knicks versus Nuggets. Which one of them do you want on your side?
Okay.
Like who's gonna win that battle?
This was
I-
also from 2 years ago, just to clarify.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If I want both in their prime, I would still take Jokic because Jokic can do more than Ewing would.
Well,
I think that's-
let me ask you a question, Greg. Would you take Jokic in Ewing's era in the NBA?
That's another question.
I
Because
would
I'll tell you
not,
right
because
now. Good.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Jokic would not be able to hold up in the physicality that it was the NBA at that time.
So that's the other side of this. Now, I have a resounding question here. As I look at my hate for this man and why he fell so far.
Although, real quick, I would say that asking Ewing to go out and guard someone at the 3-point line is probably not something that he would have tried to do in his prime either. Just saying.
fair.
Right. Yeah, it's just so because he's not physical. Like he does not take hard fouls. He does not give hard fouls. That's why I didn't want to do Shaq because I feel like Shaq would eat him alive. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
I feel like Rodman would eat him alive.
Rodman would be excellent at trying to get rebounds over him. I'll give you that.
But Rodman's crazy enough to go out and defend him at the 3-point line.
Well, he's also a forward.
True. He played the 5.
That's the big thing.
Right.
Joker is a 4 that is big enough to play true 5. Like he is everything he does, stand at the point. He's very Tim Duncan-esque. Like he's really good at it. The name though that I definitely disrespected here, and I will continue to disrespect until the end of time, is Joel Embiid a top 5 center?
Talent-wise, yes.
Talent
Is
Overall,
that a hill you want to die on?
that means Ralph Sampson's top 5.
Yeah,
Les Bias. Len Bias, rest in peace.
Len
He's
Bias
top
wasn't a
5.
center, was he?
No, but if we're just talking talent, like like I'm saying, like don't just say, "Oh man, what if Embiid would never have gotten hurt, guys?" Douche.
Yeah, whatever. I would say no. I don't think Joel Embiid's a top 5 center of all time at the moment.
You're putting who in front of him?
I would put Kareem. I would put Shaq. I would put Wilt. I
You
would
need
put
to pick 2.
Joker.
Yeah. Pick 2. Joker and who?
That's why I was just like,
Yeah.
come on.
I will
man.
put David Robinson over him. I will.
Okay. What about Ewing?
Close, but yes, I will put you.
They're almost the same player. If
They
you really
are.
think
They
about
are
it, like
almost the
all
same
this
player.
expectation, these like storied franchises they're squarely on their
Ewing
shoulders.
at least
They can't
got to
get
a
it done.
finals, though. Ewing at least got to a final, so you
Wow,
can give him
true.
credit for that one if you want.
I see. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Do we want to get to this debate?
Yeah, you want to do that?
I feel like this was a good. Oh my God, hold on. We have so many comments. I'm so sorry, Matt.
Oh.
Jokic is a boss from Serbia. Didn't hear his name. I saw him like 6 years ago. We should go to more Nuggets. Matt lives in, I think, is it Denver Straight or is it Boulder, man? I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll make it to the Celtics. He loves the Celtics. He makes fun of me for being a Lakers fan. Jokic is definitely top 5 center all time. Agrees, blowing away the record for triple doubles. His offensive game can't. His offensive game. I hate these fucking hearts. Well, like I'm commenting as my dad's podcast, and there's a little emoji bar, and I don't know how to move it. So it just keeps pressing all these stupid emojis, and I can't read what he's saying. So, love you, Matt. All right, go, Josh.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the debate about NFL, NBA players flopping, or switching.
To be more like to be more accurate, like if I remember like what Austin Rivers said, it was he could take 30 guys in the NBA right now and put them in the NFL and they would do well. But you can't take 30 guys from the NFL and put them in the NBA and they would succeed.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's astronomically stupid of him, especially considering he was not that good.
That's the point I wanted to get at too. Like in college, okay, he was good, but like, man, if he doesn't know and like I think his whole rationale too was something along the lines of like he tried to play football once or something, and just the and this is kind of how you can tell how soft he was too. Like no discredit. Like if I did this and if I tried for football as well, I'd probably be just as soft. But like he also said that I think he was running routes like for one practice, got yelled at the entire time,
Yep.
and realized this is stupid. Like I'm just gonna go play football. I'm just gonna go play basketball in an air conditioned arena and work on my game.
Matt says he lives in Arvada, which, funny enough, Matt, that's awesome. I freelance for a company that runs the YMCA ads out of Arvada, so if you see them, please click.
Okay.
How are we doing this, Josh?
Okay, so all right, you take which side do you want? Do you want NBA guys that could make the transition, or do you want NFL guys that can make the transition?
What side does Greg not want?
Oh, I was gonna do a side and let Greg be the judge.
What side do you not want? What side do you feel stronger?
I feel like the NFL side's gonna be harder because of height.
Wait, are you saying
The
it's going to be
NBA to NFL?
No, NFL to NBA.
Oh, I'll gladly take that.
Okay, cool. All right, then I'll do NBA. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who's your? I'm gonna do a starting five. Or wait, I'll do Let's see here. I'll take a QB. Hang on.
Well, wait, you don't have to do positions, like, because I mean the whole idea
30
of the
guys.
Yeah, well,
yeah, because like the whole
we're
thing
not
is
doing
like
30.
he says he could easily pick 30 guys and put them in one league, but you can't do 30 and put them in the other. So like, you don't have to do positions. You can just simply say like, hey, who in this league do you think will actually succeed? Like
All right.
naming positions is going to be way too difficult.
Okay, so Deke, let's do this then. We'll do 10 each.
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right. 10. Josh and Derek.
Is it who they are right now?
Oh, yeah. I think you gotta
I'd say
take
yes.
current guys. Like you're gonna
Totally fine.
transition them tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, you want to go first?
Sure, man.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm transitioning NFL players right now to go play in the NBA. And I think there's a ton of dudes that you can take over there. A super easy one, even at his age right now. He's 6'5". He is an absolute ball hawk in the NFL, and he's had 1,000 receiving yards since he came out the fucking womb. Mike Evans is an absolute freak of nature athlete, long wingspan. He's a wing guard coming in there at 6'5". Love Mike Evans. Freak.
I had a whole different person in mind for when you were describing that until you did 1,000 yards per season. I'm like, oh, okay, that works. I was thinking of another guy for that 1-1 for you, but I like Mike Evans there. Yeah.
Anthony Edwards is 6'9".
No.
No way. No way.
That's his wingspan. Okay.
Yeah, he's 6'4", buddy.
Boy.
Yeah, no way.
Confused.
He's 6'9".
He's 6'4". It's too big for the position I want to put him at. Either way, he's my 1-1. Anthony Edwards. I want him as a running back. He's a little too big to be a running back, probably. But
I disagree. I think he's got even at 6'4", I think you can still be a solid running back in general. Like you don't have to be like shorter. If you have like the muscle build, I think that would work for you.
Okay, just to give context, Greg, like Derrick Henry's 6'3". And
Rest
he's
my case.
huge.
Yeah.
He's the biggest running back in the league. He's an inch taller than him.
Needs to put on about 60 more pounds of muscle.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I
it's
don't
gonna
know
be-
what. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
It's crazy. He's crazy. 6'4". It's huge. They're so big. I saw Josh Giddey this weekend at the bakery we like to go to, and like he hit his head on the door. Like when he hit the like duck to get in the door, and I'm used to being around like you know the Wyoming guys, but like I'm still just like Jesus Christ, that's a fucking large human. Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, okay, so I'm going with that. Deke.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because if you're looking at like, I mean, there's so many guys that have played and so many guys that could play.
Yeah.
But really, there's only a couple dogs, and I know. So we're going to 10. I know he's going to get taken eventually, so I'm just going to take him. 6'3". He put up 31 points in the All-Star game. Give me C.J. Stroud, the 2-sport star.
Yep.
I wasn't even thinking of him either, but yeah, he can probably hoop as well.
He's
Oh,
6'3".
He's a freak.
So he's got the ups for sure to be able to do that. Okay. I took Ant just because we were just talking about him, but this dude would have been the fucking meanest defensive fucking end or outside linebacker on the planet. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
See, you want to talk tall? That's a very tall dude for an outside
It's a
linebacker,
long
but
dude, yeah.
and a long dude. But listen, I'll give him credit on this one. Outside linebackers who have the long wingspan do have that nice advantage of being able to swim around offensive linemen. So
Yep.
at least there's something to play there with that.
If our team had a uniform, it would be gray sweatpants. At 6'4", 270, give me Myles Garrett. Do you see his big ass Duncan?
No.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's as
Yes.
much as I hate him and I hate the city of Cleveland and I hate Eric Bueno, he is the biggest freak of nature athlete ever.
Maybe since Aaron Donald.
Oh, dude, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like nobody should look like that and not get a sack in the last 3 games of the season. You fucking bum. But he's such a good athlete.
It's not about sacks. It's not about sacks. It's how you affect the game.
Yeah, it's
you know,
PFF water hydration rushes.
Exactly.
Douche.
I'm gonna take Jalen Brunson as a running back.
See, okay, now the shorter like Darren Sproles type back. Okay, I can see that for him.
He is
but
stocky.
He's stocky, and he just like even he's 6'1", so there you go. That's a good.
That's
height for a
That's
running
more
back.
in line with running backs. Then I'll give you.
But
that.
he just like he's got bounce to him. Does that make any sense? Like he just
No, it does. It does.
you could see him pinballing around and being just like coming out the other side, and you're like, oh shit, Jalen just broke off another fucking 10-yard run.
Sure.
Yeah, I like
Not
Jalen
bad.
Brunson as a running back.
I have 2 big boys that I'm taking. So we'll start at 1. The tallest gentleman in the NFL is a man by the name of Dan Skipper, the offensive tackle, the very
okay.
nimbly feeted Detroit Lions offensive lineman.
And so he's a 5.
Yes, he would be the NFL's 5.
How tall is he? Just out of curiosity, because I
6'10".
don't recognize the name.
He is 6'10".
He's a big boy.
Wow. Okay.
I knew who he was. That was a Google. He's from Arvada.
I'm assuming he's got to be like a developmental practice squad guy. I'm imagining.
Skipper?
Yeah.
Nah, dude, he's like a good tackle. You never heard of Dan Skipper?
I have not heard of Dan Skipper. I mean, you got Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell as their starting offensive tackles, though.
Which is fine. That don't mean Dan Skipper's bad.
That's fair.
Yeah, he played for the Cowboys, then the Lions, the Broncos. He's currently on the Lions again, but he played for the Patriots, the Texans. He's good.
He's been around. Okay.
Bite your tongue. He's out of Arkansas. The next name you'll know. Bam, bam, bam.
There's like two guys that like I'm worried about that like I. Oh, never mind. You know what? Give me Draymond.
Don't like that one.
Why not? If like outside linebacker just fucking punching people in the face.
I mean, he's undersized for the NBA, in fairness, but you know what though? In terms of like his like physicality and like a mean streak or something, I could see it. I think he could
He's
play.
a little nasty. Cause
He's not a
I
good
can see it.
athlete.
I don't care. I like the edge. He's got a motor. You know, like it's a problem, but like you know, Robert.
You're taking
Blaine,
him right now?
Oh, true. Right now is tough. Yeah, probably not.
Where would you put him at? Defensive end, middle linebacker?
Yeah, he's
like...
an edge player for sure.
Okay,
He's
okay.
an edge player all day.
He's more of a morale guy.
Yeah, he's on
Yeah,
special
he's
teams,
the-
and he's the
he's the-
gunner.
he's the-
he just books it down there and kills somebody.
That he's the 16-year veteran who has been on like 4 different teams that just who somehow ends up being the president of the NFLPA after.
Will Compton. He's Will Compton.
I'll go with how many people do we have left, Josh?
This is your 5th.
Oh, okay, perfect. 6'5", 255. Arguably the most intense person on my entire roster, Max Crosby.
Wait, how big is he? How tall?
6'5".
Mm-hmm.
So he's a 2 guard or he's shorter. Like
he's got a nice wingspan though.
He'd be my small forward right now.
Max
at
Crosby.
6'5"?
Yeah, Josh, you don't understand. Derrick Henry's 6'3", bud. See ya.
Context. Derek, thank you for putting it in context.
But have you put it in context?
If you put it in context.
No, we just need tenacity.
I just don't like. Greg just said that Draymond Green's undersized at 6'6".
Yeah, but what you don't understand, may I? Draymond Green is the NFL does not have height. They have freak work ethics and athletes.
Right.
Josh Hart wins offensive rebounds. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Josh Hart is 6'4", and he's out there winning offensive rebounds. It's a grit thing, and no one has more grit than Max Crosby.
And I'll be honest, when I think of height in the NFL, my mind is only thinking of wide receivers and corners. Right. That's all I think of. When, yep. And I'm comparing when I'm looking at Draymond, he plays a center, and I'm comparing him to like other like 7-foot guys that are centers and stuff, and I see the undersized. That's where my mind immediately goes towards.
I mean, he is 6'6". Yeah.
Yeah. Which, if you told me he was 6'6", I would have said you were lying, because like my eyes are deceiving me when I watch an NBA game, and I'm like, oh shit, he's actually really fucking tall.
I'm up, right?
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm taking Steph to play quarterback.
It's a common one. I don't disagree.
Is it?
It is because of his full court one-handed throws. Like, it's a good one.
I just also the cerebral nature in which he plays the game. Like, I feel like he could read a defense. He could make a check down when he needs to, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I got to get my other big daddy out of the way. 6'8", large man at 375. So we got to slim some of that. Didn't give me DeJuan Jones, Cleveland Brown, out of Ohio State.
Oh, I like that one. He needs to trim down a little bit, but if you put him at power forward, might be a.
Yep, that's my center, my power forward are set. So
that'd be a good little spot for him.
I got Max at the 3, Stroud at the 1. I think I'd run. I got some shooters in the pocket. Don't worry, some good old shooters.
You do need a couple. Well, I mean, CJ Stroud's a fucking shooter. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm taking SGA at wide receiver. The man is so fucking smooth. I feel like him running routes would be something worth crying over.
Slot guy, I could see that with him. Yeah.
Just that little like and then gone. You know what I mean? Just huck it up.
I like
to
that.
him.
I like that. It's like, nah, you can't touch me.
And he's gone. Okay. You're up.
How many more? 3 more?
Yeah. No, 4.
4 more? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm picking between a couple guys. You know what, man? He's 6'4", and his brother basically made UNC relevant. Give me Drake May.
Played basketball. Yep, has the bloodline in him.
Freak athlete, dude. Did you know his brother was Luke May, Josh? UNC basketball legend.
I did not know that.
Yeah, their entire family, dude. It's like the Plumleys, but athletic.
His other brother, I think, was a basketball player too. I don't think he played North Carolina.
Dude, they're freaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Luke, Cole, and Bo. The May brothers. Interesting.
Maybach music.
This guy's playing fucking left tackle, Steven Adams.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He's nasty.
New Zealander got a mean streak to him. I could see it.
Yep, that one's easy.
Add a little weight to him. I think he could score.
I mean, hear me out. Is he a little too tall for offensive tackle?
Hang on.
He's 6'11".
He's 7 foot. He's 7 foot.
Yeah,
I mean,
my biggest guy is 6'10".
I know, yeah.
And you called him a fucking worthless bench player.
You could get under him.
Yeah.
You could get under. Like, TJ'd eat him alive. Because he would never be able to. He would be inside of him so fast.
100%.
You just need guys with bend to be able to kind of get around it. Yeah, that's how it works.
I'd be hard pressed not to get this guy on my team. I think he is, again, one of the greatest athletes in the entire league. 6'3". We're getting small. 245. Micah Parsons.
Sure.
Yeah.
I saw him at the All-Star game. It's a little Tasmanian devil. It's a little all over the place, but I'll tell you right now, he balled.
Oh, no, he would be the guy to try to drive to the net every time he has the ball too. I like that.
100%.
Micah Parsons would be. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, that guy too. Just like imagine trying to like it's a bad shot, bounced off the rim, and it like kind of comes out to the 3-point line. Trying to beat him out for that rebound, he'd fucking go through you. He would be
100%.
Be like Roman Reigns spearing people.
He would do well in the '90s NBA just from that alone.
This one's gonna be kind of weird, but just go with me.
All right.
I'm taking James Harden. Here's why.
Fat Harden or Slim Harden?
Current Harden. That was the rules.
Yeah,
current
it's all
player.
going to be current.
All right. So, yeah, that's it.
His ability to draw fouls at wide receiver defensive pass interference every fucking time I throw it to him.
Yeah, but it's going to have to be on the line of scrimmage because he's fat.
Well,
like he's not going to outrun a single corner.
No,
Make him a tight end. Make him a tight end. That'll be the way to
I'm
go.
starting
He
to
can't
think
block
Josh
for
doesn't
shit.
know any young guys in the NBA except for Ant.
James Harden can't block for shit, so he's just gonna have to like bless that someone tries to hold him all the time.
You know, 6'5" is a pretty good fucking size tight end.
It is.
Pretty
Absolutely.
good size tight end.
Jimmy Graham was like 6'6", 6'7".
He's not tough enough to play tight end though. He couldn't do it.
What do we got? 3 more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
this
2
one.
more. 2 more.
Okay, this one's a no-brainer. His clip's going viral. He challenged Caden Clark to one-on-one. Cooper DeJean, that his tape, crazy. He's out there yamming in high school. I guarantee this kid could have easily played on Iowa's team.
You played both.
Iowa's men's team? Oh, I believe it. 100% believe it.
Freak, dude. His tape's crazy.
You know who's another guy that I like at like, I don't know if he's a wide receiver because I don't think he's got that kind of chops, but he's smooth and long. Brandon Ingram. Like
That wingspan for him,
the wingspan would be crazy.
Really nice. Yeah,
probably too tall to be a D-back, but he's smooth. All right, Derek. Last one.
You took Brandon Ingram?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, last one. I'm between a few.
There's one on my board that you have left off for your side.
Yeah. Yeah, I have 3 honorable mentions here, and it's kind of tough because I think I'm gonna go with the 6'2", and he'll actually move CJ to shooting guard. He might be my starting point guard, and that's Lamar Jackson.
Ooh, that's a fun
Honorable
one.
mentions: Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua, DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf's the one I thought for sure you would
I mean,
like
he's
try
6'4". Why? Because he has a 6-pack. I'd put him in here.
No, but
I'd
I
rather
think
Puka.
he's physical as hell, though, dude. Like I thought for sure, like even as a smaller type small forward, I think like he would. I think he could drive and shit.
You'd play him over Max Crosby?
Mm,
I want them thick dudes.
I think you. I think I would. I think I would pick DK Metcalf over Max Crosby, actually.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wrap this up.
Hands.
Then we can do questions. Zion Williams, he's already
Yep.
the size of an offensive lineman. So can't stay
Exactly.
healthy,
I was
but
hoping you pick him.
What's his? Who'd you took Zion Williams?
Zion, yeah.
Does that mean Zion Williamson is not?
What do you mean Williamson?
Like his last name?
No, it's Williams.
No, it's not, dude.
There's no S-O-N. Oh, I fucked this up.
All right, you drafted Zion Williams.
Whoever that is.
Let's see who that is.
Zion Williamson. Jesus.
Who is Zion Williams?
Put me down, man. I gave blood today, okay? I'm a fucking American hero. What'd you do?
Oh,
Nerd?
I was actually going to ask you why you had the thing on your arm. That makes sense now.
I assumed it was a Seth Rollins thing.
Aiden Hutchinson didn't fucking cross your mind?
Yeah, I mean, Max. He's a lesser Max Crosby. Is he not?
They're very similar.
I mean,
They
he's
are.
6'7". I'll give you that. Like that's. I'm looking now. Like, yeah, you'd be a tremendous pick. There are so many more athletes in the NFL than the NBA. It's not even close.
Right.
Now,
NBA has all the guys that have the skill to do what they do, but in terms of physical stature, it's NFL.
dude, I'm gonna say one thing out loud though. Josh could have won this in a heartbeat.
Oh.
Because might I remind you, our tight end named Darnell Washington
Yeah.
is 6'7", right? And a freak. Like
Yeah.
freak.
Yeah,
He's so
freak.
big. He's so big. You know what?
Didn't
In the
even
NBA,
utilize him as well as he could have. Yeah.
like I thought about taking him here. Not that big. Victor Wembanyama is untouchable in the corner of the end zone.
He's just standing with
Brother,
one arm in the air.
He is
Yeah.
7'1".
Yeah.
There is not a corner on planet. Like literally, all you need to do is have a really good line. Toss that son bitch straight into the air.
Yeah.
That is the undefensible play.
It would also be
undefendable.
hard to keep up with him running a go route.
I don't even care if he runs.
I don't even know how
If
fast
I
he
could-
is.
Bro, that's my
not-
point though. If I could block, if you can block for 4 seconds, you will never not score a touchdown in the red zone. He has to
Right.
jog forward and turn around.
Right.
Crazy.
I would be curious what would happen if someone tries to tackle him with the legs.
No De'Aaron Fox.
No. Yeah.
Little under. He's been undersized. I feel like.
You know who else I kept debating was Jason Tatum as a quarterback.
That's not bad. De'Aaron Fox is 6'3", Greg.
Okay.
He's the same height as Derrick Henry.
God, NBA heights are messing with me so bad.
That's what I'm saying. De'Aaron Fox as a wide receiver. I mean, he's arguably the fastest guy in the NBA.
Derrick Henry's like height wise is small in the NBA.
Yes.
Oh, the
would be
height stuff just messes with
undersized.
me so much. Ugh.
So fastest
Ridiculous.
guys on Hoops Hype. De'Aaron Fox is one. John Morant. Wow.
John
thought-
Morant would be an interesting.
Scoot Henderson. Unknown but great.
Scoot would be
Not
fun.
unknown, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
It would be fun, yeah.
Ross is still there. Donovan Mitchell. And I'm just naming guys on this list
Yeah.
of speed. Tyrese
Mhm.
Maxey would be an interesting one.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Um,
Maxey is like a slot corner type guy. I could see.
I
yeah.
could see fucking like any of those like dudes who are just fucking defensive guards. Like you could do Lou, you could do fucking Drew, you could do who's the white boy that we love? Caruso.
Oh, Alex Caruso.
Oh,
Maybe.
Alex Caruso.
Like any of them as a DB would be interesting.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Go ahead. I just
I was
go ahead.
I was thinking about for NFL to NBA. Like I feel like Jalen Hurts would be really good in the NBA too.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts and Jason Tatum are the same person.
You're not wrong.
Dead
You're
serious.
not wrong.
They're the same person. They
You
play
are
different
not-
sports, but like they're the same fucking person.
Josh, I'll give you a lot of credit with your list. Like I thought you had the harder one to pick because
Yeah.
for me the height thing is going to throw me off so bad because I'm trying to figure out like what would match up well because I'm just going to assume everyone could be a receiver or a corner honestly. But
But they can't be because like corners can't be as tall as the receivers.
mm, I disagree because most corners that are coming out of the NFL now are like 6'1", 6'2",
But
especially like
receivers are like 6'3", 6'4".
I know, but like I'm just saying, like they're getting like very close in terms of like height and wingspan. Because usually in college, what usually happens is like if you're recruited as a receiver and there's not a room for you, in order to get playing time, you do get moved to corner. Like Saban used to do that all the time with some of his guys. So there's some validity to like I think corners and receivers being almost like the same exact athlete.
But that's the problem is that they can't be. So
Draymond
let's say
Diggs.
you go get a tall corner. He's like 6'4".
Okay.
If he matches up against a 6'4" guy every fucking night, then great. But there will be times where he has to play a 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" guy, and he is going to get flagged on every fucking play.
Who do you guys think's taller, Richard Sherman or Jalen Ramsey?
Ooh,
I think
Jalen Ramsey maybe?
Sherman has the wingspan, but I think Ramsey.
Richard Sherman is 6'3". Jalen Ramsey is 6'1".
Damn.
Sauce Gardner's 6'3". Thought about him for the team. Wide receivers and corners are the same thing. The only difference is one gets calls.
Right. Both the Jets kids would be good.
Wilson, Sauce.
Yeah.
Wilson was on this list. Both of them were on the list I was looking at.
I just real quick when you were like, is Aiden Hutchinson just lesser Max Crosby? I was like,
Yes.
I just want to see what the stats look like. Last year, one of these this is one of these players. 17 games, 47 total tackles, 32 solo, 15 assists, 11 sacks. Here's the other player. 17 games played, 83 total tackles, 48 solo, 35 assists, 14.5 sacks. Holy fuck. I did not, honest to God, realize that the jump was that significant between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Which one's which?
Max Crosby's the better one, obviously.
I Googled Max Crosby injury because I knew he missed a couple games just in preparation for that to be Aiden. No, it's not that Aiden's not as good. It's that Max is that good. Max Crosby is a top 3 defensive end in the league, like perpetually.
Top 3, top 5. Yeah, I'll give you that.
We got 2 of them, boys.
And also, they utilize him differently as well. Like Hutchinson, they don't move around along the line. Crosby, they move around like to go inside and stuff as well. And also
the one thing I'll give Hutch though, Josh, is his interceptions.
Yes, he does. He does have some interceptions.
He's got the Watt like jump like ability, like timing.
100%,
like,
Greg.
really
I was just going to say that.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
This is that's crazy how many tackles he has. Like TJ
Crosby?
has 59 tackles. That was what Max Crosby had solo, basically.
I mean, he was the only guy on that defense.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Think about that too. Like that Detroit Lions like defensive line is kind of underwhelming a little bit to a degree, and that's just Aiden Hutchinson's second year. Like imagine like the jump he'll make like this year, especially if the line improves a little bit. I could see him like doing similar numbers to what Crosby did this year as well.
Oh
easily.
my god, why did Myles Garrett win the fucking Defensive Player of the Year?
Because Josh,
because
it's not
PFF
about stats; it's about analytics and how
sucks
you
his
affect the game for others. That's why.
Because they suck ass.
Oh my god.
Because
Max
PFF
Crosby had a
apparently
better
has a hold on
statistical
everyone.
year than him and TJ.
Yeah, Max Crosby should have won DPOY last year. As much as we sit here and fight for TJ, Max Crosby gets shit on.
He might be the most underrated defensive player in the game.
That's because no one respects the Raiders. That's why. It's very true.
Have you guys here's something we could do, except that I already did it.
Real quick.
Okay.
He
Do
had
it.
the same fucking numbers last year.
Josh, I'm not smart all the time. I don't just toss out Max or anti-Aiden Hutchinson stats without facts.
And for the record, this is not.
He has less. Greg, he had 7 pass deflections in 2021. So, like, he can do it. He just can't do it because he's too busy fucking eating humans alive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And for the record, this is not you hating on Aiden Hutchinson. This is just
No.
you pointing out the fact that,
Well, that's
hey,
what I'm
there's
saying.
guys that are better.
Josh,
and
do
also
you know the
guys
best?
that are asked to do more as
Do
well.
you know the best part
Huh.
about Max Crosby?
He's, like, only played 5 years.
He's 26.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Like, TJ's 29, turning 30.
That's so crazy.
Max is 26 and he smokes blunts.
That's true.
A fun game we could do if you guys are open to it. Have either of you? I think I texted it. Maybe I'm wrong. Heard of BDGE?
I feel like we talked about this already.
So they are the TikTokers that I've sent you guys as reference for games.
Oh, okay.
They
the ones
do.
That, Mhm.
Go ahead, Greg.
The ones that do like the lists of like you have to guess the
Yes.
top 30 like receiving
So-
yards per year. Yeah.
If you want, Josh, they have now done daily trivia on their website.
Oh
It's gonna be
no.
And-
cool as fuck.
Well, no. So today's I did it, but what I can give you is my login.
Oh.
Maybe if I remember.
Oh, so did they like set up their own site to like do daily
Yes.
stuff for? That's pretty cool. I like that.
I can give you my login because I know the answer to it,
Okay.
but I would love to help you guys through today's trivia, and we
Well-
could spend maybe like 10 minutes on it.
If you already know what it... Oh, you can't click through it again. Okay, cool. All right,
Oh,
figure out...
true. I guess you need to make a login because it would show up as I
Yeah,
already
all
did.
right. Let me
Okay.
go to the bathroom, then we can do that.
Okay.
Fucking Max Crosby.
Actually, what I'll do while Josh is gone, I'm just gonna make an account for Thoughts from the Bench here, Greg.
I like it.
So everyone, Thoughts Bench is our full name.
Thoughts bench. Let's go.
The question today, Greg, so you know,
Mm.
is name all of the 49ers running backs that have scored a touchdown since 2017. Do not start tossing out names yet. Just marinate on it.
Okay.
Our password is
Oh, that's
Greg,
it.
Greg, 412 exclamation mark.
Love it. God, that's gonna be really difficult.
No, you can think of a few.
I can think of a few. I'm trying to remember like how long ago were they bad? Because like 2017 is definitely before Kyle Shanahan, or at least like around the beginning of Kyle Shanahan, like John Lynch era. So like I'm trying to think like that year that they just like they added like 4 running backs like per season on that team if I remember correctly. So like, ugh.
Wonder if I'm just gonna text our group that. So thoughts from the bench at gmail.com.
By the way, I did see that you were drinking icy light today. Like, how much of that have you gone through so far?
Not that much. I brought it back and didn't drink it. Then we had a half Halloween party last week, so I took 6 of them over and I handed them out to all my buddies like Pinsley and Paul and them so they could try icy light. And then I have 3 for tonight, but I'm taking them this weekend to Steeplechase. The horse racing thing is this weekend.
Oh, nice. Oh, I thought Steeplechase is always the same weekend as Kentucky Derby.
No,
Oh,
not always.
My bad.
As it would seem. No, you're good. I don't.
I honestly assumed that was just the thing that it was. But okay, it's pretty sick. Did they have any honest opinions about the Yinzer light beer?
Oh, they
or
all
was it-
loved it. I mean,
Okay.
it was light beer with Mr. Rogers font on it. Josh, I texted you our login for this site.
I mean,
Okay.
if you hate icy light, then like, what are you doing? You know.
Yeah, if you don't chew big red, then fuck you.
What's the name of the site again?
bdge.co.
Um,
Most of their other trivia questions I like better. Josh, today's trivia question is, can you name all of the 49ers players who have scored a rushing touchdown since 2017.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And I'm going to help you guys out.
If you're redrafting the NFL tomorrow, is Max Crosby the first defensive player taken?
No,
Oh no.
but he is a top, like, he will be somebody's first round pick no matter, unless you're like, if this is a 6 to 12, like any number in there, I think he's there if you're going defensive first.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's tough because, like, I mean, realistically, if you're looking at young players who have massive upside, you're looking at Micah Parsons. Like,
Ooh,
he's Nick Bosa, if you can get him healthy, around the same age as Max, up there, not as good as Max, but there. Sauce Gardner's really, really, really there. Like, he is there.
Yeah.
Max isn't far though, man, because Miles and TJ are there, but like,
But they're old.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
They're old.
Well, yeah.
They are old. But it's a good discussion though. I like it. But no, like I mean, I think defensive player, like I think Micah's the first easily. You just have to know. You have to know how to use him.
I mean, Will Anderson's up there just based off age and how good he was.
Pedigree too. Yeah,
dude.
absolutely.
Okay.
All
All right.
yeah.
I got it pulled up.
Hell yeah. So this is BDG, big fan, but it is just naming players. So I'm going to let you two, now this is anybody that scored a rushing one, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is a name that did not show up for me when I clicked guess here that I knew was a guy that scored. So if you guys guess it and type it in, I'll let you know,
Okay.
like, if it's not showing up so you're not frustrated.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Christian McCaffrey, right? Okay.
Let's
Right.
go. Oh, do you guys want to do back and forth points?
Oh, sure.
Who gets more?
Sure.
Sorry,
Sure.
Greg, I just
Awesome.
literally took that from you.
Nope. Josh has the
That-
first
that's
overall
okay.
pick. That is a very easy. Good job, Josh.
Thank you. Okay, Greg.
Debo Samuel.
Pull up a sticky note and keep score.
Yes.
Okay. How many are there, just out of curiosity?
1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's 4 times 5 is 20, 21.
21? Okay.
Josh, you are back up.
Brock Purdy. Yep.
I'm not going to be able to figure out how to spell it correctly, but I'm going to say Kyle Juszczyk.
I'm just going to put Cal.
This is the one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
So
Okay.
Juszczyk was not showing up for me on the search bar, but it was in there at the end.
Yeah, I just found it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Dude, I
Got
typed
it.
in Kyle, used his whole name, everything. It must have been an early error, but it would not, for the life of me, let me click it. And I was like, dude, if he didn't score a rushing touchdown, they're all catching. What are we doing here?
Did they run Brandon Ayuk into the fucking end zone this year? Or
What?
in the past?
I mean,
Well,
yeah, I
or
was
in
going
the
to say,
past,
so this
or
is
in the past,
2023 to 2017.
I'm going to go with it. AI. Brandon Ayuk. Yep. 2020?
Yeah, it's been a minute,
Wow.
but great
You would
guess.
think that they'd run him on a jet sweep or something.
You would think.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I was happy because he was going to close out my 2023s when I was doing it.
I
Great.
doubt he was used on in this situation, but I'll guess anyway. George Kittle?
That was my wonder too. Like, did he catch the ball like behind the line so it didn't count? No. George Kittle's a miss.
Darn. All right.
Big miss.
Okay. So now we're at the point where you got to start whoever was a 49er.
Right. Over the last 6 years.
Right. Did Frank Gore play for the 49ers in 2017?
It's possible. It's possible, dude.
He definitely was a 49er. Fuck
I
it.
did not see, by the way, where his kid ended up going. He had to have been
Bills.
like really
UDFA for
I
the
like
Bills,
that.
yeah.
Frank
Was that
Gore's
your-
a miss.
Frank Gore's a miss, yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. Raheem Mostert.
Well done, Greg.
Yep, 2020.
Okay.
I'm gonna just say Jimmy G probably fucking snuck one in there. Yep, sure did. 2022.
Well done.
Nice. I will go Jeff Wilson.
There we go, boys. Look at this cooking session. Who would have thought this was a
2022.
cooking stream, huh?
Mozart is the one they let go of, right? Because that was like
Right.
the big. You can't keep all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's in Miami.
Yeah.
Yes.
"2017 was a long time ago.
It was 6 years.
There's a couple
7
names
technically.
still.
Yeah, 2018.
I'll give you each 3 hints if you want.
I'll take a hint.
He was a running back at Ohio State that had one game of 200 yards, and everyone thought was going to be Shanahan's guy there, and turned out to be a complete bust.
Ooh.
Fuck if I know that.
Oh, damn. I tried to give you the Ohio State one.
Yeah, I know.
He went to the Eagles after that.
Oh fuck! This is gonna drive me nuts now.
Another
the
pivot.
Eagles, The Eagles only have Penn State running back, so I don't know what you're
Here, Josh, I'll give you a clue since that one technically then counts for Greg too. You're missing some quarterbacks.
Did
There
Trey
are
Lance start enough games to score a touchdown? I mean, he could run. All right. Trey. Clearly, I misspelled Trey. Let's try. Trey Lance. Yep. 2021.
Do you know who
Trey
my hit
Lance
was
was
for?
on
Greg?
that team at 2021.
That was his draft year.
Oh my
Yep.
god. What are we doing? Where did the time go? I don't...
All right, keep it in your pants, baby man.
Yeah.
Greg, did you know the hint I gave?
Not right now, but I'm thinking back, and it's gonna drive me nuts probably because now I'm thinking of Ohio State running backs and when they played.
He was the Cardale Jones of Ohio State running backs. He had one game in the
fuck,
playoffs.
it's still gonna drive me nuts.
Okay, I can provide another hint if you'd like.
Well, I was gonna name one, and I think he was a Niner, but I can't remember 100%. Matt Breida.
That was gonna be my next clue.
Yeah, that's a good one. 2019.
Mm-hmm.
There is a guy that's like copy paste Matt Breida, who's currently on their team, who is the exact. It's like we have Matt Breida at home, and it's this guy.
We already guessed Jusek.
Nope. Good try though.
Yeah. Okay. Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo. Who was before that?
There is another quarterback.
Yeah.
Who came after Trey Lance.
Quarterback that came after Trey Lance. What?
He is in the NFL right now. Competing for a starting job, technically. He got mono for making out with a girl.
Oh. I forgot he was. Oh,
That's the last
hint.
hint. Because
I
Greg got
completely
it.
forgot he was on the Niners. Holy shit.
Zach Wilson was not a Niner.
He also did not get mono for making out with a girl.
No, he did
That we
not.
know
He
of.
probably
But
got
if you-
other stuff, but he did not get mono.
But if
Punched
you-
your mom.
The guy that I'm talking about is if Zach Wilson is a gluten-free version of this other guy. The other guy looks a little doughy.
Yeah. I think I'm tapped. I don't think I know any other 49ers at this point.
So here's what we'll do now.
Let's see what Greg gets.
Yeah, I was gonna say technically you guys are tied. I don't want to waste an X, so I'm gonna give you an X here, Josh.
Yeah, that's
But I don't want to waste it in the game.
Yeah, no. We're gonna give it to Greg. Go ahead, Greg.
The quarterback who got mono for the New York Jets and is a Niner, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold was a Jet? On
Yeah.
what planet?
You mean a Niner?
Or a Niner? Yeah. Or a Jet, either.
Last year, dude.
Sam Darnold played in the league? Yeah.
Josh, notably, I believe this is one. There is another quarterback. There is a quarterback who I believe is on Jacksonville now. A quarterback that Derek fell in love with, but not as much love as another Niners quarterback. But Derek loved this guy. He's out of Iowa.
Oh my God, what was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
God, there was one year that you would not shut up about him too.
Now, it's not the guy I wanted the Steelers to get, but it is the guy that was ahead of that guy on the depth chart.
Mm.
Okay. Who was
This is gonna drive me nuts.
Before Moser?
God, the running back out of Ohio State thing is driving me nuts. He had to have been on like one.
Dude, he was, everyone said Shanahan got his guy. He was a third, fourth rounder. He literally had 226 yards or something like that in a bowl game, and everyone thought he was a god.
There's
I think
still
I think he's on the Colts now.
2023.
Yeah. Well, so one of the 2023 ones is the Matt Breida copy paste.
Oh.
The other one, I forget who it is.
What's the name of the other tight end? They have two tight ends.
Yeah, I don't know the name of the other one.
I don't know that one.
Okay. I don't know. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay.
Cool.
Just take some swings. You got 3 misses.
Oh fuck! The Iowa quarterback thing's gonna drive me nuts because I fucking remember the guy. Mm.
No.
I'll give you one of the names. Do you want the copy paste? Bye, Matt. I'll see you in an hour, buddy. Do you want the copy paste? Do you want the quarterback, or do you want the Ohio State running back?
Give me the copy and paste.
Elijah Mitchell.
Oh,
Matt Breida
Louisiana
copy
Tech
paste.
guy. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Fuck. You said the Ohio State running back now plays for the Eagles, or
I think he's on the Colts right now.
The Colts right now. God. It's not Naeem Hines.
Yeah, he's on the Colts. He's number 27.
Ew, crap.
His name is Trey Sermon.
Oh, I was not.
Josh, do you know who that is?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
He literally, during COVID, had a game. I forget who it was against.
Oh my God, I completely forgot.
Wait. It was the playoff game, right?
The Sugar Bowl, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He ran for almost 200 yards.
And he didn't start the whole season. And then it might have been Zeke. No, it wasn't Zeke. Whoever the starter was sat out, and I remember that. He did
it against Clemson to go to the Natty.
Yeah.
See, that's one of those guys where you're like, holy shit, I forgot I knew him exactly. That's why I said Cardell Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was Dobbins who sat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, J.K. Dobbins, yeah.
And the quarterback
This is going to piss me off so bad.
I believe he's on there.
Okay.
Can you please type in C.J. Beathard, Josh?
Oh, my God.
He's not Nick Mullins, Greg, who I
No,
love.
he's not, but yeah.
Nick Mullins is not on the list. Yep. Nick Mullins is not on the list. I'm trying to think. Jordan Mason is another from 2023. That's one I actually got.
Ugh, did not know that one.
I think he was a rookie this past year.
They used 3 running backs?
Dude, they use so many running backs.
They use...
And McCaffrey's still the best in the league.
Yeah,
why do you need to?
It's crazy. Another notable one. A punt return specialist who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Man, we ain't have anybody that can return a punt a minute.
No, don't tell him, what, like Ryan Shazier?
We got him from Buffalo. He's a Mick.
Nick.
I have no clue.
I'm not sure. No.
Do me a favor, Josh. Please type in Ray McCloud.
No way.
Mm.
Wow.
He's in Atlanta now.
Yep.
Ray
Greg,
McCloud.
I'm disappointed in you, Greg.
Damn, I did not even think of that one. Fuck. How many more are left, just out of curiosity?
A bunch.
I'm gonna sign into mine to give you guys more hints.
Okay.
Oh, I just started Googling shit.
God damn it. Well, okay, here's the couple hints.
Okay.
Another Ohio State running back was right after Frank Gore, a bowling ball type guy, had a pretty decent career at the 49ers, the 2017. Ohio State, Greg.
Oof.
Cows, when you cut off their skin, it's called a cow.
Hyde.
Oh,
You got it.
Carlos Hyde?
Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. HYDE.
Next.
Yeah.
Notably, the most boring running back in fantasy. He had his better years with the Washington Commanders when RG3 was the quarterback. He is
Alfred Morris.
Butler. There you go. This gentleman has played on. He started with Atlanta, a freak athlete out of college. Somebody that everyone had really high expectations for. Never really beat out Devonta Freeman. Never became the main guy.
Oh shit. Never beat out Devonta Freeman.
Tevin Coleman.
Oh, that's a name.
Oh, Florida State guy. Yeah.
Okay. Now,
I remember that. He was like a second-round draft pick too. I forgot about that.
yeah, out of I believe Georgia Tech. One of the greatest athletes to ever go through the combine is currently on the Kansas City Chiefs. Started his career with the Vikings.
I'm sorry, I missed the hint.
One of the greatest athletes to come through the combine has been on the Chiefs for a couple years. Started his career with the Vikings. He's also a Mick. Used for passing downs for the Chiefs at the running back position.
Isaiah McKenzie?
No. It is Jerick McKinnon.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And the last one, I couldn't even pretend to give you guys a hint, but I know you'll be mad at the name. Please, Josh, type in JaMycal Hasty.
I don't even know who that is.
He was massive in fantasy for half a week.
Oh, shit.
That's a board, though. I love these trivia games. I've
that
played
was
everyone.
so hard.
They had
Fun,
one
but
last
very
time
hard.
was the top 30 receivers that broke 1,000 yards, and it was freaking tough.
That is tough.
Mhm.
That is tough.
They're not like us. 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 They're
What do
not
you
like
wanna do?
us. Screw you, Matt. I say we do a draft. Greg's got to pick the topic, though.
Ooh.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
God,
I agree. I don't like Greg either, guys, but Greg's got to pick it.
You guys suck.
We don't suck. I suck. Josh didn't do anything.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Josh did not do anything.
Pick something easy, bud.
Ugh.
Pick something sports heavy and easy.
NHL players that could play in the NBA.
Pittsburgh
Matthew
rookies we were the most excited about.
Matthew
Honestly, like,
Tkachuk.
Honestly, I have NHL on my brain because of
Do it.
like because of the games that were on yesterday. So I'm like trying to
It is
think.
if you wanted, and I said this last year in the first round, and it was true. The second round, if you wanted to watch a hockey game for the first time, you just fucking pick any of them. They're fucking all barn burners,
I've never been a larger Florida Panthers fan in my entire life.
and it's just
The fact that they pulled the Boston goalie made me so happy.
yeah.
Little bish.
I was
Swayman.
not
Swayman.
when I saw Pasternak and Kachuk went at it just because
Dude, I'm Team
that's not
Tkachuk.
something I would have expected to
Did you see him load up on that dude? Dude was knees up on the ice. He went, ka-chow.
So,
And then little bitch stood up and started ragging on him with the refs on him.
So they got into it after. Do you guys know this?
I
They
don't
got
care.
into it after
I
a
do
whistle.
care.
And Pasta's John at Chucky, and Chucky goes, "Let's go then."
I saw him on the bench.
And he goes and asks his coach.
Someone said, "All right, got the coach's advice, got the coach's okay, get out there."
And then
He
he
goes,
went and fought him.
Well,
What kind of
well, hear me
fucking
out though.
coach?
Like,
He's like, yeah,
because
go for
I
it.
because
would.
I didn't even realize this. I didn't realize this until after the fact that Pasternak apparently has only been in one fight in his entire NHL career. Apparently,
I'll tell you
Craig.
what, right now, a sport that lets me fight, I'm getting a couple.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get my ass handed to me, but I'm doing it because it
I'm
was
going.
legal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want one? You want one? Yeah. Greg, it's because his hands are worth $10 million a year.
that's probably why I assumed he asked his head coach if it was okay.
You
for him
never
get
want to
into a fight.
break your fucking hand on some moron's helmet when you can make
Who's
$10
the-
million.
You're calling Matthew Kachuk a moron?
Yes. Who's
Yes.
the Rangers kid?
Oh, Rempe.
Man, I love him.
What a unit.
He makes New York cool.
Do you want to talk about, like, I think I said this the other day. I don't remember to who, but I was like, it's the coolest thing you can do in the NHL is take a bad penalty and then score on the next shift.
Yep.
Like, what a fucking hard way to go out. Like, you'd be like, yeah, fuck you, I
Facts.
scored. In the first goal of the playoffs for the Rangers, it's so good.
Greg, what are we doing?
All right, just because this is now like on my brain, I want us to pick 5 athletes that we would like to see in a hockey fight, and they cannot be NHL players.
A hockey fight?
Yes.
So on skates?
Define athlete.
Yes, on skates, everything.
Define
Like-
athlete.
Like,
Are we picking from the core 4 American sports? Because
you
I'm going.
cannot pick MMA or boxers.
I was
But
gonna say
yes,
John Bones Jones.
yeah,
Don't
that's what I
matter.
mean. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you
got
got
a
Conor
real-
McGregor skating, though.
A rear
Pretty
naked
funny.
choke with the blade. Like Conor McDavid skating?
No, Conor McGregor. Like,
whoa.
on skates doing the fucking...
So athletes to win in a fight that
Win in a
have to
hockey
be.
fight.
So they are from basketball, from football, from baseball.
Yes.
No
Sure,
soccer?
We'll go with that. You
If
know,
you
yeah,
can
we'll throw
find-
soccer in there. Just
If anybody finds a soccer guy who would win a fight, let me know.
I got one.
I'll throw
that's my
soccer
one
in just
one.
for fun. Yeah, just for fun.
And
I'll
it's
go-
who they are right now.
Yep.
Yes, right now.
All right, you ready? I'm going to go first.
Go ahead.
Virgil van Dijk.
Oh, whatever.
He's
My
a
God.
puss.
Dude, you're full of shit.
He's a puss.
Grow up, Derek.
He's just He's just big.
Bro,
He
you
can't
think
throw
he-
hands. Come on.
Jeez.
Yes, he can.
Brother.
I watched him at Southampton. He couldn't throw hands to save his
Virgil
life.
van
Give me a
Dijk,
break.
baby. It'd be like fighting Zendo Chara. Not really. He's only 6'5". Derek.
Trent Williams. There's Josh. Can I let you tonight when you're sitting there and you're like, man, I'm gonna be dad. Life's cool. Look up all of the players in the NFL scared. Look up a YouTube compilation of NFL players avoiding fights because Trent Williams commits into it. He is the guy. Like he
Okay.
is the guy.
Okay.
Like, oh, dude, Trent Williams. I mean, Greg, back me up here.
Trent Williams is a terrifying person to try to go up against. Yes, I will absolutely back that one.
All right, Trent Williams.
So this one sucks because like if he was still active, I would have 100% gone with Aaron Donald here.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give a he wouldn't give a fuck. Like if the dude trains with knives, like he's
He would take his
Golden.
skates off and try to stab somebody with them.
absolutely. But just for the wildness and just for the sheer fun that I think this would be, give me Draymond Green.
Oh
Draymond
God.
is getting so much love on the show tonight. What?
Draymond Green trying to get into a hockey fight, I think, would be a lot of fun.
Have you guys ever heard yet? Triori. Chip wrote in. He texted me Triori from Wolverhampton. Have you guys ever seen him?
No.
No.
He looks like he plays rugby. Like he's
Like
the
stocky
largest
dude,
soccer,
or-
the most muscular soccer player I've ever seen. It's not close. That's a great pick, Chip. That's the
How do
one
you
soccer
spell
player.
that?
Traole. Wolverhampton. Traore.
Oh, I got it now.
Dude, he's
Literally the picture is
Terrifying.
cropped. I thought he was a rugby player.
terrifying.
He is
What's he play?
huge.
Played for Wolverhampton.
No, I meant like what position did he play?
Center forward.
Ooh, okay.
What's oh fuck. What's the Welsh dude? Not Welsh. Couple of years ago, we kept wanting him to be a linebacker. He's a forward. He's a striker.
Define. I was gonna say define we.
All three of us. He's not. Is he Danish?
Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
No. Fucking big boy, yoked. Runs 1,000,000 miles an hour. Derek, you love him.
And he's Danish. He played for the Netherlands by chance, or
yeah, fuck. What is his name?
I just googled super jacked soccer players. Hakan Fenwa is one, but that's not who you're looking at. Romelu Lukaku.
Lukaku. Yeah.
Okay.
Lukaku. No, that's not who I'm picking.
Well,
but that
is
was,
it
yeah.
Christian Benteke is another one because
There
they
you
were the same. They were
Benteke would be
huge.
like, woo.
Another big name, yeah. Akin Fenwa is how you pronounce it, but man, yeah.
I'm taking the guy who can actually skate with my second pick, TJ Watt.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a great pick. I think that was where I was gonna go, which I'm really upset. Am I up?
Yeah.
All right. Yep. I'll go with the other TJ Watt. Give me Max Crosby.
Yeah. Yep. Who I think
A lot
can
of edge rushers
skate.
getting love here.
So he's from Michigan.
Right.
He moved to Texas during his adolescence, but he grew up in Michigan, and I would be floored if he couldn't skate.
At least a little.
Yeah.
Also, just like, think about the number of fights Ryan Reeves wins just by looking like Ryan Reeves.
Yes. Yeah.
Max Crosby's gonna win a couple of fights just by looking like Max Crosby. Greg.
Mentioned him earlier because you said he was a Tasmanian devil. I think he'd be fun in a fight, and I'm rounding out football. Give me Micah Parsons.
Hey, I don't hate it. He just was not on my board.
Yeah.
I don't hate it though, Greg.
Okay. Oh, Pat Bev.
Oh fuck! I was thinking that too. Damn it.
I think he's a
Damn it.
fucking. I think he's a liability on skates.
Probably. Well, like if he got a hold of you, you know, he got.
I'm thinking of Pat Bev. I'm thinking of Happy Gilmore when he's trying to skate, like at that very beginning of the film, and then he's just like flailing about afterwards. Like,
yeah.
that's exactly what I think of it.
Is that net regulation size or what? You're up. Deke.
I've gone. What do I got? Back-to-back football. I need to diversify a little bit, but I don't really trust anyone in the NBA. I think they're all a little soft. So, man, I don't know if he can skate.
Okay.
I don't know if he can fight. But I do know it would be damn near impossible for me to look at this man and not think, I don't want to fight you. And that is Aaron Judge.
He's on my board.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, he's look,
Yeah.
man, when you're on skates, so he's like 7 foot on skates, right?
Oh yeah. At
Like,
least.
Oh,
he's-
easily, yeah. He's
And
he's
so-
6'8", I think.
And that's
6'8",
what
yeah.
So
that's
he's
what I'm
6'10"
getting at.
on skates.
Is even if you give him the Sean William Penn Scott amount level of skating,
Yeah.
that guy is gonna do some damage. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, boys.
I also bet he can take a hit.
Judge? Oh yeah, like he's 6'8", but he's also fit. So I feel like there's like
square ass jaw.
he has a punchable jaw. is what you're saying.
Well, like
too.
you know, I'm just looking at this like this. Hang on, I'll pull it up on the so everyone else can see. Like this jaw does not break with one fucking hit. Good.
No, you have
good
to put
jaw.
you got to put in the work on that
Yeah.
one to get it. I'll give you that. That's fair.
Greg, you're up.
I'm trying to think because if like I'm trying to think of someone that's like that would be feisty, but like would also like. And I keep going back to NBA players because I can't think of any like baseball players off the top of my head that are going to be feisty enough to get into a fight. Even though like I have seen fights broken out in a baseball game before, so it happens. But I'm gonna cop out on this one just because I know he'll do it. Give me Jimmy Butler.
Interesting.
I think he would. I think he would absolutely get into a fight if
I
necessary.
don't think Jimmy Butler's ever been in a fight in his life.
You don't think?
No.
No, I think he can. I think he's instigated stuff before.
Who?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
I said he's never been in a fight in his life.
I think that. Man. Yeah, he's too pretty.
Yeah.
Too
His nose
He's
doesn't
pretty.
even look broken, Greg.
He's pretty.
He's got a big face though, man. Like it's a punchable face. It's a big target, you know.
Nah, I think you're wrong on that one. I want to see where these next two guys grew up, because that's gonna really.
There's a couple ones I'm surprised, Josh, you haven't.
Oh man. Okay. And then Oh yeah. Nope. Okay. Mike Trout. Mean
Okay.
streets of fucking New
Yeah.
Jersey.
There's no
Yeah.
chance that guy can't skate. I've seen it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
His ass tells you that he can skate. You know what
He
I
can
mean?
skate. Yeah.
Yeah. Vineland, New Jersey. It sounds nice, but it ain't. You know.
Oh,
It's
he's
like-
dude.
yeah.
he's-
No chance.
I mean,
Throwing
he's tough as they come,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. All right, Derek, you're up.
So I
You
not
have to though.
may have to what?
No, Mike Trout wouldn't have to. He's too gifted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Touche. Another
If he's
big,
healthy.
another big daddy. Man, you just can't convince me that this guy couldn't do it. I'm not taking Nick. Give me Joey Bosa. He is the exact opposite of TJ Watt, but to the point of like they're also the same. It's like Mario and Wario. Like they're still the same, and he's just a
Which one?
big,
Wait,
dumb
which
asshole.
one's Wario? Which one's Mario? Just out of curiosity.
You know the answer to that, Greg.
Fair.
He also he's unhinged.
Dude, that's my point. He
He's
would take his skate off and try to
unhinged.
kill somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa in a fight. I want that because he goes, oh, I have $600 million at home. No, that guy said a bad word to me. I want to fight him.
You know
Cool.
what the only
Get over that,
problem
kiddo.
against you here is? He's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There's no
So-
ice.
Thought about that. Went to college at Ohio
Sunrise,
State.
Florida.
Oh, true.
You bite your tongue there. Just saying.
Greg, they moved the Panthers out of fucking Fort Lauderdale to
Yeah,
Sunrise.
that's a tough look, Greg. They didn't do any
Saying,
favors for you, buddy.
The ice is close. It's close
All right.
to a degree. That's all I'll
Ohio
say.
State, he might have.
That's my only claim to fame here.
Ohio State has shitty hockey program.
We're doing current guys, Chipper, but he said Bill Lambier. That would have been my 1-1.
Oh my
if it
God.
was
Bill
all-time.
Lambier would.
All-time,
Bill
it would've been
Lambier
my
would have been
1-1.
a perfect one.
Yeah.
He
He
might
That
have
would've
done
been my
that
favorite.
just in his spare time. You know, get a little
Yeah.
tuned up
Oh,
on the
100%.
weekend and go to Boston. Fucking
Yeah, he did it on Tuesdays.
yeah. Greg,
Okay. I gotta get off basketball because I feel like I've been picking too far from them.
I'm glad I got my baseball out of the way.
yeah.
Yeah, really. Fuck.
Although Trout's a really good one.
I got another baseball player to finish this too.
I'm trying to think of pitchers that are like. You know what? Fuck it. He's on my mind already. Paul Skeens.
Yep.
Paul Skeens. He's got. I think Paul Skeens can absolutely throw down if necessary.
Why?
I just look at him, man. He's thickly built. He's also got that. He's got Air Force training as well, so he probably has to know hand-to-hand combat, or at least took a class on it. I think he could hold his own.
But he's
Here's
got error.
he-
What he was in
here's
the
the
Air
thing
Force?
though, like Greg,
He went to the Air Force Academy. Yeah.
Oh no shit. Sorry, keep going,
Mhm.
I
Josh.
feel like I
Good for
feel
him.
like
What do you feel like?
I mean, I'm not
if
getting our
if
best
like
player hurt.
Paul Skeens asks you if you want one, like he's just gonna goat you into it and then walk away.
You think he's one of those guys?
Like, I don't
he's gonna
thi-
try to bait you into something.
I think we've
He's got too much money.
Yeah, like he's too smart. He's got the chick at home. Like he doesn't need to fight anybody. He's too cool, too collected.
He's too calm, is what you're saying. He's
Yeah,
not
like
hot.
he was just. Yeah, like the number of actual fights Chris Pronger or Zendo Chara ever got in is like minimal.
Okay.
Yeah, Aaron Judge
you
is
had
not
to-
leading off here as my number one fighter, but I got him because nobody wants to fight him.
Right. Like he's just I don't see him actually
So
like
is it-
he's
so
like he's like baiting him. He's shaking the wrist like I'll drop this right now. And then
Right.
Matt Cook snaps, drops both, and tackles him. Matt Cook's in the box for a 5 and a 10, and we're on the power play because Paul Skeens is out here being a genius.
I like it. Okay, but he's using his physical like gifts to be like, nah, you don't want none of this,
Right.
and then like goading them into it, and then like also taking advantage of it as well. I like it.
Hang on. Chris Pronger career fight stats. I wonder hockey fights Chris Pronger. Chris Pronger has not been in 15 NHL fights.
That's surprising. That is very surprising.
He played
actually.
from 95 to 09.
That's very surprising.
The most he ever had in a year was 4. All right. This guy is unhinged, but he also has the hair for it,
Great transition.
right? Garrett Cole.
I think he's a bitch.
I don't think he's unhinged. I think he's just an anxious little fucker.
I just
honestly.
like he would
he
attack.
needs
Matthew
therapy, is
Tkachuk.
what he needs.
He would
Maybe.
be the one attacking Paul Skeens.
Yeah, I can see that. 'Cause he's
Snap.
jealous.
He has
'cause
a
he
short.
better
I'll give you
pitcher
that,
now.
Josh. He strikes me as someone with a short fuse. I'll give you that.
I didn't realize Garrett Cole and I are the same age. That makes me feel like I haven't
Sad,
ever
right?
accomplished anything.
It's crazy.
Hey, but he's injured. You're not, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, he's still the best. But how do you know? You don't know.
Oh, I need a basketball, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we
I
don't
wouldn't say you
need, but
need one necessarily.
I
but-
didn't do a football. Oh, I did. TJ.
you did. You did a soccer,
Yeah.
a football, basketball. Yeah. So I didn't do soccer. I need a basketball guy. Oh man, somebody that likes to toss the fists, if you will, or is at least just like tough, I guess.
Yeah,
Does-
or even like I would even consider a shit talker that would throw down at the heart at like a heartbeat or something.
Yeah, I don't know about a shit talker. He was named earlier this evening. Bucket. I don't know if they have ice in New Zealand, but I'll take
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams. Yeah. As long as I could teach all of my guys to stand up, we have a fighting
all that
chance.
matters. I don't think they have ice in New Zealand, but I could be wrong for all I
They
know.
may not, man.
I
They may
I
not.
also feel like Steven Adams would like bait a guy, but he'd finish it.
Oh yeah.
There were like I think
He'd bait
that's
a
the
guy into
difference.
fighting him.
Yeah, like he would get a guy to take like Paul's like okay, so like Paul Skeens gets the guy to take the penalty. Steven Adams has already taken a penalty and gets a guy to take one with him.
Yes.
That's
Oh yeah.
the difference.
He said, "You want to use our skates?"
Yeah.
It's like
you
a-
want to use our skates. He's got his skates on his hands. He's punching with them.
Yeah.
It's Aaron Donald. Steven Adams is the same age as you, Derek.
Nice. I'll take that. I thought he was older.
No, he's 30.
Good for him.
He just looks This isn't an insult to you. He looks manlier than any of the three of us.
Wait, I'm 31, buddy.
Steven Adams?
You are 31, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he's younger than us, and he looks manlier than us.
And I meant to say younger, but he's older. Odell and I share a birthday, though.
Oh, Odell's
know that.
31.
Yep.
I feel like he's just been in the NFL for 1,000 years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, Julio's 35. If you would have asked me the amount of years longer Julio was in the league than Odell, I probably would say 9.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You would think that Julio Jones had been in the league for a decade before.
Yeah, no, Odell and I. If I ever meet Odell, I'd say, "Hey, we share a birthday.
Oh.
Cool stuff, man." That's all I got. And then I'd go, "Ka-chow."
Steven Adams with short hair is like disturbing.
Like a bear that's shaved.
I don't like it.
Mm-mm. No, when he played at Pitt, yeah, with the short hair, it was very weird.
Yeah.
Especially now compared to what he looks like, and he's been seasoned for so long.
Greg, we need your last one.
Ugh. Okay. Mine's gonna be a little lame, but I also feel like, from where he grew up in to also where he's playing pro now, I think he's used to the cold. I think he can skate. He's big enough to also hold his own. I don't know if he would get into a fight, but I feel like if you fuck with him, he could throw down. Give me Josh Allen.
Oh.
Yep. I like that one a lot.
Josh Allen fights for the boys. Like Josh
Exactly.
Allen, like
Yeah, he'd throw.
Yeah.
Which is a hockey player in a sense too. So
Josh Allen, is Max Talbot. Like he goats fucking dipshit into a fight and then shushes the crowd after, and the boys go nuts, and then they win.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good pick.
I never would have thought of him as someone that would be as charismatic to be able to fuck with a crowd like that, but I could see it. He's got a quiet ability to do that. I feel like
Pretty charismatic, don't you think?
he doesn't
Define
show it that much.
charismatic, Greg.
When I think of charisma, I think of somewhat flashiness, but also an ability to connect with not just your teammates, but also the outside media as well. If that makes sense. When I think of charisma, I think of Joe Burrow immediately.
No.
And what's your problem?
I'm not. It's just when I think of Josh Allen, charisma doesn't come to my mind right away. I think more of the physical attributes about him before I think of his charisma. If that makes sense.
Oh, so because Joe Burrow's a bitch, you think of his personality
Sure.
first. Got it.
Yes,
Got it.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
Cool.
absolutely.
Yeah. See, Josh, all you got to do is get to the root of the problem.
We didn't put
Right,
it in
exactly.
context.
No.
That's really my problem with the whole thing.
Put it in context is what we need to do. Yeah.
I mean, fine.
Not at all. We have 20 minutes left. Do we
Uh-huh.
want to do a speed round draft?
What's that entail?
I think I could name more active quarterbacks that have scored more touchdowns in their career than you guys. We each get 5.
Wait.
And then you look. So it's active quarterbacks.
Every active quarterback has scored more touchdowns than me.
Well, yeah, obviously. No, we each pick 5. Whoever has the most touchdowns wins.
Oh.
You have to look up your own. So, Greg, get your little lappy toppy ready.
Ugh.
So this is going to be a speed round with some math. Sorry, Josh.
Okay.
And it is. I would say, I don't know how we're going to decide the order, but active quarterbacks, meaning they are on a roster, most touchdowns. Let's just do
Passing
touchdowns.
and rushing.
Well,
Yeah,
let's just do
touchdowns.
touchdowns. Yeah. Because I know when we Google blank touchdowns, it's just going to be a number.
Right. Okay. And so. Well, shit. Okay, so.
What is that hat, Josh? Is that Thunder?
Yep.
Too? It
It's
looks
not.
sick.
It's a.
Is it from that shop?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
that's sick.
because you can't use. It says Oklahoma City basketball on it, is what it says.
I love
Okay.
that.
So we have to look them up before or after we do
After.
it?
We
Okay,
do a
cool,
speed round draft, and then it goes, okay, go do your math.
All right, I see.
No
Okay.
cheating, Greg.
All right. Jeez.
Okay, and let's get the wheel up. Josh, spin.
Yeah, I think the 1-1's pretty clear.
Yeah, I think so too. Deke's gonna go first.
And they have to be on a roster, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So the
I'm
easy
going
one out here,
second.
can't pick Ryan Tannehill. Perfect example.
Right.
Greg.
And like, just to be clear, we're going like total touchdowns or just passing?
We are going to
Total
Google the
touchdowns.
word blank touchdowns.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Blank career touchdowns.
Okay. Got it.
Derek, me, Greg. is
Wow.
the order.
Oh, best day ever.
Yeah, I know. Go for it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
No.
I'm just gonna go ahead and take Patrick Mahomes.
That absolute 100% great
Yep.
pick.
Greg,
I'll
fast.
go Matthew Stafford.
Oh,
Nice pick.
Good
Nice pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Longevity. I
Yep.
just realized that pilot plays.
Deep.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Yup. I'm gonna take the guy that he got traded for, Jared Goff.
Yep. Dude, well done. Well
interesting.
done.
Okay,
That's a great
okay.
pick.
We're moving. Greg.
I'll go Josh Allen.
Yup.
Ooh, you think?
Yeah.
It's gonna be tight, but I feel like I'm
I
gonna
feel
go
like
Josh Allen.
the Bills during the regular season score like 30 every
Fair.
fucking game.
Fair. I'll take Joe Flacco.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
what,
fuck, is he
what
signed?
roster is he on?
The Colts.
Fucking evil, goddamn son of a bitch.
All I said was I could beat you guys.
I
to
think
this.
it's over. Yeah, I think like literally you could
Dude.
not name two more and win.
Motherfucker.
Goff and Stafford were two amazing polls by you guys.
Yeah.
And Mahomes and Allen right there as well, 100%. But Flacco, Russ, and Aaron, I feel
Oh, I got another one. Kirk.
good. Amazing pick. Yes,
Oh, that's
100%.
a great one. Yeah.
Josh, well done.
Thank you, Schenker. Greg.
Now I'm getting into panic mode a little bit. I'm okay with panicking. Oh, I got one.
You know what? I'll go Dak.
That's a
I'll
great
go
one.
Dak.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
I'll
good
go
one.
Dak.
Derek.
Derek Carr.
Yes.
Ooh.
The question is,
No.
do we have to subtract interceptions?
That would be nuts. Oh, that'd
Jameis
be nuts.
Winston
Yeah,
dipped
yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
He at least has 30.
Yep.
That's a great one. Been around for a minute too, man.
Yeah, I mean he's old. Yeah. All right, Greg.
Is Andy Dalton still active?
Oof, you gotta know it, Greg. We can't Google it, bud.
I would say
think-
you either take him or you don't.
Yep.
I'll take Andy Dalton just cause.
Okay.
I'm taking him on a gut.
I think he is. I think he is. I think he
Sure,
is
I'm
on.
sure he
I don't
is.
know. I don't know if he's still on the Panthers, but I feel like
He's somewhere.
he
Yeah.
has to be somewhere, Greg.
Derek. You're on.
It's also DEREK for Derek Carr, but I appreciate you spelling it the
No,
way that you do.
we're
and I
done
don't.
with that.
I never, ever want you to change it, no matter what you do there. Give me. Oh my God, I hate everybody. I'm just gonna do Lamar. Give me Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Just get some simple points.
Oh.
I think it's
Baker.
close. Great pick.
Oh, that's
He
a
was-
good one. Yeah.
Yep.
He was on my list.
Greg.
Fuck. This isn't gonna be good, but I know he's still active. I'm gonna say Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz.
Might be on a team.
I think he's on a team. I think he was the backup in
I
LA,
think-
if I remember correctly.
All right, go.
He just signed to LA, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need to see if who's on.
He needs to see if Andy Dalton's alive.
If Andy Dalton and Carson Wentz are currently anywhere.
Derek Carr is the only one that didn't come up instantly when I Googled it.
All right, so career
Oh, there it is.
touchdowns.
I mean, Lamar is my biggest drop off, but I'm happy. Got my number. Also, bonus points if he finished first. First.
Fuck. Oh, Andy Dalton's the backup in Carolina.
Okay,
Thank
that's what I couldn't remember if I was
Thank
just thinking that
God.
because Josh McCown was a coach in Carolina when they drafted Bryce, or why I thought Andy Dalton was there.
Here, okay, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Patrick Mahomes has doubled the amount of touchdowns Jared Goff has.
You shut up.
I kid you not.
Wow.
It's fucking
What's
nuts.
that? What's Mahomes at?
He's like at two something, and Jared Goff's at 150 or 185 or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's
Wow,
fucking
that's
bonkers.
crazy.
That's so cool. He's so cool. I
He's
fucking
so
hate
sick,
it.
dude. He's so sick.
He's so cool.
I got a 4, a 3, 2 2s, and a 1. Dude, Flacco and Carr, 245 and 242.
Kirk Cousins has as many touchdowns as Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, I thought he'd have more. Wow, Mahomes is so sick.
He's so
Ooh.
sick.
Is Carson Wentz in the league, Greg?
Yeah, he's still active. 153 touchdowns, by the way.
Not bad, not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Oh yeah, he's on the Chiefs. They signed him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we at, guys? What's your totals?
Hang on, I'm almost there.
Oh, you're good. Take your time.
Yeah, hang on. I need to.
Baker Mayfield or Jameis Winston has as many as Jared Goff.
Damn.
Jared Goff was a bad pick.
Longevity that surprises me, but also
Right.
the fact that him and Carson Wentz were together, and I was like, oh, Carson.
Right.
Not as a bad pick, Greg. Just as like a wow, that
I've
was
got
a
my
while ago.
score.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, Greg, you go first, then Josh, then me.
Hang on. I got 2 more.
You're good. Math is hard.
Yeah.
Patrick. All right. Are you like? I wonder where he is all-time touchdowns like already. 219 touchdowns.
I also have the list of the top 20, well, way more, top 50 all time. And we can talk about who we left off really quick while we kill time in here.
Yeah.
Once Greg is done.
Can you remind me what my list was again? I'm sorry. I had Matt Stafford, Andy Dalton, Dak Prescott, Carson Wentz, and
Josh Allen.
okay, got it.
Man, also Josh, there are so many typos on this list. It is funny to look at.
Oh,
Like
that is hilarious.
Wentz is with a Z.
Yeah.
Stafford is 2 Fs. Like none of them are crazy. Prescott is just like. It's funny to be like, this list was written by somebody who was yelled words at really quickly, and they just had to type.
And just
Like-
typed, yeah. And also is
But they're all there. Like Jameis has an E in it. Russell has 2 L's. Flacco's 2 C's. Derek's wrong. You got Lamar right. And you got Aaron Rodgers right. I knew that one. This is what I get for just throwing shit at you guys. Are you done, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, what do you got?
Adding up the totals from all 5, I have 1,125 touchdowns.
That's pretty good.
1,000 what?
100.
1,125.
He beat me. I'm at 945.
Are you really?
Jared Goff
Really?
killed me.
Wow.
Baker only has 130 as well. Not
Cool.
good.
I'm at 1,421.
Damn. Well, yeah. I mean,
Wow.
fuck.
Rogers was at 475. Wilson's at 334. So here's the list. I'm on profootballreference.com leaders past
Yeah, that's
TD
what I'm doing
active.
too. Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers, then Matt Stafford, then Russ, then Kirk, then Andy, then Flacco, then Carr, then Mahomes, then Tannehill, Prescott, Goff, Allen Wentz, Jameis Winston, Baker, Lamar, Deshaun Watson, Justin Herbert, and then we get into the single digits, which none of us pulled from. Which realistically, guys, I almost mentioned Marcus Mariota. He's at 93. I'm glad I took Lamar. That was close.
God damn, for how long he's been in the league for, too? Shit.
But really, we got
We
got the top
yeah.
15. Well,
Yeah,
no,
we got the heavy hitters, yeah.
Who'd we leave off? Ryan Tannehill, but that doesn't count. Yeah, we got them all. Dude, that was, I mean...
Is Ryan Tannehill active?
No, Ryan Tannehill's not on a team. So what I'm saying is we got Rodgers, Stafford, Wilson, Cousins, Dalton, Flacco, Carr, Mahomes, Prescott, Goff, Allen, Wentz, Winston, Baker, Lamar. Like, we got it all.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
We nailed that.
Damn.
Holy shit. So even you being like, Goff killed me.
Not
Did he?
really.
Yeah, dude.
Not really, no.
He was in the list.
Collectively, we put together the top 15 active
Yeah.
quarterbacks touchdown. That's very funny.
It's almost like we would do a sports podcast for 7 fucking years.
Yeah, but I assumed
Yeah,
somebody
something like that.
here, like other names, Geno Smith, Case Keenum, Teddy Bridgewater.
Case Keenum
like-
was one that was in the back of my brain.
Who was?
Case Keenum, but he's never the starter. He's always
No,
the
there was that-
guy who
Minnesota was the
takes
only
over
year
when
he-
the
There was
other
that
dude
one
fucks
year
up.
in Minnesota that he was the starter, but then after that, it was like, I don't know how often he played after that.
And he was a
so.
starter for the Rams, the Todd Gurley Rams. He was a starter for at least half the
Was
season.
he? I did not know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, that's where.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh
Because
yeah.
it was like Keenum, Goff, and then
Yep.
I want to say the guy that was in New England forever. I don't remember. That quarterback room was weird though.
That was.
Keenum and Jared Goff Rams.
When was this article written?
When did Case Keenum, Jared Goff?
Well, it would have been Jared Goff's rookie year, so 2016. So 2017 Rams depth chart is what I'm looking at. And the 2017 Rams depth chart.
I was going to say Bradford wasn't on that team then, still.
No, I think he was sent to Philly by then. Sean Mannion.
Wow.
That's not who I thought it was, but yeah.
Blast from the past on
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, what a
Jeez.
name.
It's a good
Sean
name.
Mannion, dude.
Mm.
That's awesome. Well, good. That was a fun, quick, fast math draft.
Yeah, we're good. at
Gotta love math.
quarterbacks that
That's
are good
impressive,
at
dude.
football.
That's really
Mhm.
impressive that we named the top 15 active quarterbacks with the most touchdowns.
Although it's funny.
Not a single slip up.
It's funny, but then like you go watch the BDGEF JKLMNOP guys, and they're
Yeah.
doing shit that's just like bonkers. They're like
Yeah, but all they
every
do.
Ohio State guy that was an undrafted free agent that ended up playing in a Pro Bowl, and then just like.
But
boom,
here's
boom,
the
boom.
thing. We record this video, right?
Yeah.
And so I go, all right, let's do all active. I know for a fact we're all instantly going, typing in active wide receivers touchdown, active wide receivers catch, active wide receivers yard, active running back. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you, all like even tonight we did the 49ers touchdown
Right.
scores, right? You know it's coming.
Yeah.
It's just about how much you can retain. So in the credit of us, fuck those guys.
Yeah, pat ourselves on the back for this one. Why not?
Pirates selfie on the back for this one, like Greg said.
Just like Greg
Mhm.
said.
All right.
Gregory R. Malik, and I'm king of the pirates.
I really am.
True. I really am king of the Pirates. I know.
You are.
That show was.
Who does
was
that
so
make
good.
us?
Who does that make?
Oh.
Oh wow. Oh.
I think neither of us are the pea shooter.
No, it's like you're probably the cook, and I'm probably Nami.
Okay.
You think you're Zorro?
No. I just assumed we were both going to be placed as men. But if you want to be Nami, buddy,
I'm Nami.
power to you.
Yeah. Just trying to stab Greg in the back at all times.
I mean,
You
one
got
of you.
tattoos.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
All
Shut
right.
it down.
Say goodnight, Derek.
Yep.